Hi there. I've been streaming for 17 hours and I haven't eaten since I started streaming 17 hours ago. So we're going to go to the kitchen now and make some food. So, welcome to another exciting edition of Cooking with Z. That's me. Short for Zarenizerak, but I figured Z is easier to pronounce. All right, let's get you guys to the kitchen. Some hardcore, uncensored cooking action. Oh, yeah. Gotta go grab a hold of my loin and chop it up with a big knife. Alright, so let's do that. Last remnants of my loin. It was a good loin. It served me well. Alright, hold on. Just hold on. I'm just trying to get it in the hole here. Hold on. Pardon the racket. I'm just tightening it up. That's what she said. Pardon the racket. I'm just tightening it up. Oh my god. Okay, I'll just put you guys over there for the well, actually, yeah, well, maybe I'll move you a little closer, but just hold on a second. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh boy. All right. So I guess this will be. We'll have two episodes of Cooking with Z from this one stream. The previous one, I was making the breakfast food, is from the same stream. Madness. Oh hi. How's it going? Put you guys over here so as I can see ya. Worf. We still got some leftover eggs. We should probably put those away so they can be eaten later. Heated and eated. Here. Go. I basically used the last of the ground beef with 4 eggs and some spices to make nice yummy scrambled eggs. And then made some home fries to go with them. But I think we'll do the home fry thing again. So that was really good. And then we'll fry up the last of the pork chops too. It was the pork chop I had set aside as a roast. I was going to use it to make rice and stuff, but meh, meh. Another time. I'm going to be hitting the grocery store soon anyway. So anyway, this was my eggs. You see, his eggs. It just looks like Hamburger Helper, but it's actually eggs. Eggs and ground beef. Very good. Obviously very good. It's kept me going for 17 hours, so I'd say that was a successful meal. So this is all we got left. We just got this little roast here. See, this wouldn't have been enough to make rice anyway, so I don't feel too bad about using it. No pork guilt here. But they're such intelligent animals. I know, but they're just so tasty. Anyway, like, why did you have to be so delicious? Anyway, carrying on before PETA has a shit fit. PETA, People for the Eating of Tasty Animals. Oh, I get behind that. Do 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 do. I have reached a point in my life where I give very few fucks. I used to be very cautious about what I would post on my Facebook, for example, because I knew that family was on my page. And I was just like, wait a minute, they know what I'm like. What am I worried about? The one or two that might be offended? Well, that's their problem. So yeah, no more compromises. I mean, that said, I don't think I'd say anything that offensive. It's just my humor runs on a little bit on the dark side. You know, no biggie. Still right. And a lot of, you know, lamenting and self-deprecation. But hey, that's normal. I wear my heart on my sleeve. So if it gets broken, well, I'll be dripping blood from my sleeve. I don't know. You get the gist of what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to hide my feelings, basically. If I'm upset, I'll talk about it. Because that's what I do. I talk about stuff. Some say I talk too much about personal stuff, but you know what? Too bad. That's just me. That's what I do.
Dad,
I'm a talker. What?
I realized what you said. I have people tell me I talk too much and too little. It's very
That what?
contradicting.
Sorry, I
What?
have the water going. It's hard to hear you.
I said I have people tell me I talk too much and too little. It's very contradicting.
Sorry, that you talk too much what?
I've had people say that I talk too much and too little.
Too much and too little? It's like, well,
Yeah.
which is it? Make up your mind! Okay, so a few things we gotta chop up. Chop up some potatoes. And yeah, I think you just kind of reach a point in life where it's like you stop giving a shit what other people think about you. And it's like, as long as you're not an asshole or, you know, racist or homophobe or whatever, then yeah, just don't be afraid to be yourself. And Mike has eaten 3 different animals this week. Excellent. I've probably eaten the same ish. Yes, so first things first, we should probably do the potatoes. They require the most work. Let me move you guys a little closer so as you can see hardcore chopping action. All right. Can you see that? Oh, yeah, you can see that pretty well. Excellent. How do I get around it? Hold on. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Whoop. And while on potatoes, I do have some other potatoes, but they're not in very good shape, so. Spent a lot of time when I was younger worrying about what other people thought of me. At some point in my 30s, I let that go. It feels a lot better. It does, yeah. It's very freeing, just kind of free to be yourself and not worry so much. But I mean, when you're younger, I mean, you want to be accepted, and you tend to take people's criticisms a little more harshly, I think. I've got 3 little ones left. Yeah, I guess we'll save those. One last blast with this bag of potatoes. I'll get some more. And then, yeah, and that's it. Maybe, I almost wonder if I should chop up an onion and throw it in for pork chops. That might be good. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it. One less thing to chop up, Running low on pretty much everything. Or just completely out of everything. So, yeah, good times. Good times. Do. Well, I've been so depressed lately with this whole thing. I've had a lot of anger. Yeah, that's understandable. It's perfectly natural to be angry about everything. I mean, it's like you feel like you're not in control of your own life, I mean, it's been frustrating for everybody, I think, but yeah, I can certainly understand where you're coming from there. There we go. So same thing I made before, basically just chop up some potatoes, pan fry them in olive oil with some salt, and bam, that's good eating. Cut them a little smaller this time, I think. Won't quite take as long to cook that way. So yeah, I mean, for the most part, I try to do that. Certain situations are difficult, though. Like when you used to mean a lot to somebody, and then suddenly they decide that you don't mean anything to them anymore. I mean, I can't reconcile that. I just can't understand how that happens. I mean, when there's no real reason for it to happen, So, I'm just left to wonder forever what went wrong. Because I did my best, but I guess it wasn't good enough. That's how it feels anyway. I mean, there's always more to the story than what you think you know. But you never really know what's going on in someone's head. I mean, they might might not be as happy as they're letting on. But if they don't tell you, don't give you an opportunity to make things right, well, there's not much you can do. But in the normal day-to-day grind, I'm not really, that's obviously an exceptional circumstance. But in the normal day-to-day grind, I don't really care what people think of me anymore. People leave a nasty comment on my YouTube page, I'm like, hey, thanks for the comment. Now fuck off. You have nothing useful to contribute here. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't even give them the satisfaction of that level of response. I just block them, delete their comment, erase them. If it's a particularly nasty one, I might report them as well, but that's about the extent of it. But as to the comment themselves, I mean, I don't really care. I actually find it kind of sad that this is how they have to find their amusement. By trying to tear people down, like, find more positive use of your time. Thankfully, don't seem to be as many of those people around anymore. They seem to have kind of moved on, which is good. I think part of it is thanks to Twitch's new security stuff as well. Definitely helps to keep things at bay. Hey Koga QT, I am cooking up some home fries. And then I have the remnants of a pork loin here that I'm going to chop up and do some pan-fried pork chops. So, should be tasty eating. First food I've had since the start of the stream, basically. And we've been going for a while today, getting lots of work done today. It's kind of a catch-up day on clips and stuff, so I'm just sort of hanging out with everybody to keep me sane. I'm going through the streams for the past couple weeks, or past like 3 weeks, I guess, roughly, and just making some clips, finding some stuff I can toss up on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, things like that, and also just kind of prepping everything for the archives, because of course I do keep the full streams archived on YouTube. So basically getting all of that stuff ready. Okay, so that is ready to go. So, first things first, we're going to get the potatoes going because they take longer. Let's move you guys over here. Pardon the racket. Let you see the potato pan. You should be able to see that okay, eh? Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Excellent. What is this here? Try my best to only get angry about things I have control over. That's fair. I mean, it's normal to be upset, I guess, over things that you have no control over, or what have you, but you need to kind of maintain the perspective, I guess. So it's like, that's the hard part for me, is like, I know what kind of person I am. I know that, I give my all when I'm with someone, and if things fell apart, I know it wasn't through anything that I did. There was other factors at play that, I was perhaps not aware of at the time. So, I can at least take some solace in knowing it wasn't anything I did, But if anything, that just makes it more frustrating. It's like, well, it was nothing I did, then why why are we where we are? You know. But see a second here, just wiping the pan. Or that's not the pan, the cutting board. We're going to need it again. Okay. Alright, so we'll just get these nice and saturated with oil. I put it up, I put it on 6 for the burner. Fuck. Well, I'm just going to rinse that one under the tap. Don't want to miss a single piece. And once again, we basically just try to make it all flat in there. Get it all in the pan. But it definitely, I mean, it makes things frustrating, obviously, because you want things to make sense. You want to, I don't know, want things to happen for a good reason, not for a not so good reason. Anyway, moving on over here again. Show you guys that. Should be able to see that, eh? Yes. Just maybe angle you over and up just a smidge. There we go. Alright. Well, maybe, hold on, I'll just change the category real quick. Alrighty. Yeah, so this was going to be I was going to have 2 of these and then cut it up for rice, but it's just 1 is not enough. You need more than that, so chops it is. Set that aside for a moment. Okay, so we should be able to do 4 good sized ones here. There we go. Oh, that side got a little thicker than I meant. Oh well. There. Alright, guess there's one that's a little thinner, but that's okay. We'll put that on the outside of the pan where it's not as hot. We'll put this thicker one on the inside where it's hotter. And there we go. Alright, so those are ready to go. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So that's one of the big tough things about relationships is really, I think what it all came down to was a lack of communication. Certain things that were not discussed or brought to light until it was too late to do anything about them. And that's really not fair. It's not fair to both parties, you know? Like, just be open. You know, if there's something wrong, just tell me. I mean, every relationship's gonna have its bumps along the way, right? And I mean, especially if it's not that big a deal, like, just talk to me, you know? Okay. Yeah. Down a bit. Up. What are you talking about? Alright. So just angle you guys up a smidge. Alright, let's see how our taters are doing. Sizzling nicely. Yep. Yeah, it sprays a little bit when the salt hits it, but that's okay. Also, of course, the water from the potatoes hitting the boiling oil can be explosive. But it's fine, it's not that big a deal. There we go. Make sure they're all flat on the bottom there so they all get some nice sizzling action. So this is coming along nicely. So we'll fire up the pan. I put it on 8. Should get it nice and hot for us. Okay, there we go. Sizzling nicely. So this will take a little bit to kind of reach optimal temperature. As most of you who watch my cooking streams will know, my usual go-to as a side dish for pork chops is a rice dish of some kind. Usually the instant, well not instant, but like the fast and fancy stuff from Uncle Ben. My usual preference is the broccoli and cheese flavor, which is quite good. And but alas, I don't have any, so home fries it is. Which is probably better anyway, because it's all fresh, natural. How dare you, says Michael. Wow. So vicious. Eat Uncle Ben. Can I say, he's delicious. They actually changed the name. I don't think it's Uncle Ben anymore. It's just Ben's. Just Ben. Nobody's uncle. What are you talking about? You can feel the heat coming off the pan, just, yeah. Isn't that such a nice, satisfying, sizzling sound? It's just so soothing. Wish you guys could smell it too. You get the nice smell of the fresh potatoes. Yeah. And it's extra virgin olive oil and Atlantic sea salt. So almost always use either sea salt or Himalayan salt. I actually have a little thing here for Himalayan salt. That's all I got left though. It's just that tiny little bit of crystals there. And this is a grinder on top, so it actually grinds the crystals into, salt. That's good. That's almost done. Or almost ready, that is. Guess they got sick of memes. Oh, Uncle Ben's, yeah. Maybe. You never know. We're the laughing stock of the instant rice community. All because of Spider-Man. Alright, there you go. So it's already starting to get brown. I knew if I made them a little smaller, they'd cook faster. So, well, logically, right? Well, that's good. This is perfect because you might, if you were watching earlier, the amount I had a little bit too much potatoes. It didn't quite all sit in the bottom of the pan nicely, but these ones seem to. So, just right. 3 smaller potatoes. Alright, that's probably hot enough to put our pork chops in. So let's do that. I'll put this one in right in the middle. Put that one in right there. Put these 2 on the side because they're smaller. There we go. Alright. The instant rice community can be very cruel. Isn't that the truth? Frying things. The vicious, unforgiving business. Thankless. This is kind of a non-marathon marathon, isn't it? If only the donos reflected the same. Well, it's actually been a pretty good day for donos for this week anyway. I mean, it's been a pretty quiet week. Everybody's broke after paying their rent or mortgage. You should be so lucky. But, just washing the cutting board here. Don't want to leave the meat juices on it. There we go. Excellent. So, now, little light seasoning. What? Oh. Yeah, looking at this would not have made a lot of meat chunks for rice. Almost need like half a loin for that to do it properly. I like that big pan you were cooking the pork chops in. Yes, this is wonderful. It's non-stick and some starfruit, I think. Isn't it? I can't remember. Anyway, pretty sure it's starfruit. But yeah, it's great because I like it because it's non-stick and it's just really easy to clean and stuff. But also because it's big and deep. So when I do my meal prep, I can do like a big, large batch of sauce, and it doesn't like, no risk of it spilling over the pan at all. It's quite good. All right, so let me turn this down to medium. Did I have it on 6? It should have been on 8. Oh well. Thought I had it. Maybe I can't remember. Anyway, we'll just flip these around like that. And this like that. And this like that. This like that. Look at that. I'm actually going to turn this around to get this part in the middle because it's the thickest. Alright, there we go. Now, season it on this side. Yeah, so basically sear it at high heat and then finish it at medium heat. Covered. And we probably need to flip our potatoes again because it's been a really long time since we did. Oh dear, yeah. Yeah, no, that's okay. These will be good. They'll just be nice and crispy. They're good. Oh, look at that. So good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The phone just went crazy. Apparently we were in a tornado warning. We shouldn't say hi to the wizard for everybody. Wow. Damn. That's a little scary. Stay safe, dude. Okay. It's not going to take too long. So pretty quick. Fast fry, So it keeps lifting off, right? So these two smaller ones I think are good, so I'll give those to Rose. think these potatoes are done. Looks good. They look small, but they've actually got quite a lot of substance to them. Let's cover this up for the last little bit for those. And get some home fries for Rose here. Ow! Little spritz there. There we go. I'm just going to serve this one up for Rose. So a couple pork chops and some home fries there. Good eating. Enjoy. You're welcome. Gotta make sure the grease stays in the pan. Well, it's oil. Extra virgin olive oil. It's actually quite good for you. Full of good fats that your body likes and can use. Yes. These look like mini steaks. Oh, look at that. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Huh? Yeah. Alright. I'll bring you guys back to the table. Or back to the desk. La la la. There we go. Okay. Chow time. Hey, Pam's still here. Yay! You didn't say anything during the cooking. I thought you'd say something. Oh, actually, here. For the food, what I'll do is I'll put you up here. There we go. Excellent.
hear that?
I have a child.
Excellent. Why would you play that when I'm not even in the room, JL? I mean, thank you. I appreciate the bits. But I wasn't even in the room. I wasn't even back yet. Let alone with the headphones on.
Even if it's on,
Yes, I literally did not hear that. So.
do you even know how to put them on?
Mm-hmm.
Are you wearing them?
Okay, these turned out amazing.
Oh. Why are you wearing them?
I think since we're going to be up for a while, we need to do this properly. Still got a lot of work to do.
Why are you wearing them?
So, let's see. Today's meal is brought to you by
Here, listen.
the letter M and the letter A. You can't see it all. Well, trust me, that's there. And the flavor, mango. Always best to eat with a meal. Pile all that food on top. And when we find the funny clips, it'll make them 10 times funnier. But what if it is
I'll see what
a funniness of 0? 10 times 0 is still 0. Sean, math doesn't lie. Well, the thing is about that is nobody but you gives a shit, so shut the fuck up.
What?
Oh. Okay. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so good. So Matt Murdock glasses, cool. Yeah, that's great. I look forward to the day when I can buy things again. That'll be nice. I miss being able to buy things. You know, things other than what we need to live.
What?
Independence definitely has its cost. Mm-hmm. Look at that. That is so tasty. And the potatoes will help us to, you know, stay full and satisfied for a while.
What were you gonna?
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me.
What? No, get over there.
Go on.
Hamina, hamina, hamina.
I'll see if I can move. pie crate over here. What? Am I going to go with it? Yeah. Bunch of hide and wood and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you. I buy some yellow versions of those shades for The Fugitive. Could cosplay as that character. Her look, despite the more outlandish shirt, fits in with the classic era Doctors. Very 60s and 70s Doctor with a hint of 80s Who in the shirt. I'll take your word for it. I didn't look that closely. I was just like, nice outfit. Very doctory. I didn't really get too much into the nitty gritty of the details, so
Don't grab my shit.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. I was fighting like a...
Nice outfit, and I really like this actor. More of this character, please. Maybe even a spin-off series. Wouldn't that be neat? Hope I'm making you all hungry out there. It's good. That feeling lets you know you're alive. Fair enough. I just like Doctor Who. Like, ha ha ha, funny clothes. and someone like you would be like, oh, really? Funny clothes? What were they wearing? Oh, you know,
Dragon first, bitch.
clothes that were funny. Ha ha. Ha ha.
It's so easy.
Ha ha.
I just tamed the thing that...
And you just look at me with, like, death in your eyes, like...
The way you do it is you have to knock it out.
This
by
isn't the
attacking
information
it
I
with
requested at all.
it.
This isn't even close. You're just... Wow. I don't even know what to say.
And then, when it's knocked out, you just,
Reminds me of that
put meat
meme.
into its inventory.
You ever find yourself talking to someone and you just think, wow, you've got the IQ of a crayon.
Yep.
I'm like, yes. Far too many
This
times.
thing fucking spits acid. I think you can get dragons.
Pew, pew, pew.
I think. Don't take my word.
Pew, pew, pew. Oh, yeah, it reminds me. I gotta pew, pew all my friends' videos
Murder pet.
on the TikToks. I'll do that another time.
With regular meat. No, I have them. No, I have them. No, it's just when I died, I spawned with another one. I don't know.
Yep. How's it going, Garbage? I'm assuming you slept since we last spoke. You were here earlier. Or later. Whenever. I have not.
I have that one too. Whatever you do, don't protect my dinosaur or he will murder
Wait,
you.
are you two like in the same city or something? I got the impression that you'd met
No.
IRL.
Oh, he can carry things for me.
And Garbage just kind of dragged you kicking and screaming into our insane online world. So random. Funny how just random connections happen like that sometimes, you know? A fellow former Ikean. Gotcha.
Fucking hell!
Excellent.
Seriously, Brinsley?
Well, that's cool. I still keep in touch with some of my old coworkers too.
attack
Just,
my
you know,
fucking bird.
sometimes that's just the way it goes. You know, you get
Hit it.
meet someone really cool, and you're like, hey, even though I absolutely hate working here and don't plan to for very much longer, I'd really like to keep in touch. You're cool. Okay.
I just immediately blamed you. I'm sorry.
So you help keep each other sane, I guess, eh? In the grind of customer service. Well, then there's all those other people you like allowed onto your Facebook and you leave. Like, why the fuck did I accept your friend request? I hated you at work. I hate your Facebook even more. Why am I allowing you into this private corner of my life? Blame the gummies haven't kicked in yet. I just took them. It takes a little bit of time, Pam. This is just normal tired dumbness. What were you streaming, Garbage? You drove her insane in your own special way. Well, you know, I mean, it's your gift and your curse. Insane.
Here, little shit.
Sonic Adventure 2 made it to stage 12 before you rage quit. Fuck it, I'm out. Goodbye. Stream end. What happened? Funny, we just all seem to be playing Sonic this week. You know, Cash was playing it on his stream and then played it again to himself online. And that inspired me to play some Sonic. The viewers voted, and they all voted for Sonic 1, so we played some Sonic 1. And, yeah. Cosplays you can do with your wheelchair. Well, it might be worth doing a Google image search, actually. Like, I've seen a lot of people in wheelchairs come up with some pretty damn creative cosplays, and sometimes they're just like, fuck it, I want to be this character. So, you know, they can be this character in a wheelchair. Who cares? So,
Give him more health.
it's really just your own imagination. Well, yeah, Professor X is an obvious one, but what I'm saying is, like,
I want to know if you can ride him.
don't necessarily feel that you have to limit yourselves to
Deluxe
characters that are, say, also in a wheelchair. You know, think outside the box a little bit. You can be anything. That's the whole beauty of cosplay, is you can be anything you want. Anyone you want. Ironic Deadpool. Isn't Deadpool always ironic? But Cass was the inspiration. So he inspired all of us. So I guess
Right, 'cause
Cass
I
is the
leveled
big
twice,
influencer.
I unlocked 3 more times.
Lord knows I don't inspire anybody.
I just don't know if I
I
can
don't see anybody else playing Cyberpunk. Yeah. I like it, okay? I just like it. It's fine. And look how many hilarious clips we've been getting out of it, too. It's kind of ridiculous. That's way too... Oh, hold on. Eh. There.